Hello, we're back doing an energy reading for Sagittarius placement. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know and or do to attract their spouse and or life partner? Boo-boo. Oh, child. So I pre-shuffled the deck. I didn't get anything to come out. While I was pre-shuffling. I'm just lighting some sage here, people. It's gotten a little wild. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, my readings are not gender specific nor sexuality specific, and I read intuitively messages for Sagittarius single spirit in regards to what do they need to know and or do to attract their spouse. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, by the way. One more time for Sagittarius singles. What do they need to know and or do to attract this spouse, this lover, this life partner? Thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Ooh, ooh. I'm getting some of these Sagittarius ain't really looking for no settle down, like, but we'll see what comes out. I feel like there's a small percentage, and they're more younger. You got a friend in me. So I get from this, you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. This came out for Taurus too. So it's giving like love yourself, setting boundaries, and was something else. Your self-esteem is an issue here. Your self-esteem is what has slowed down and or blocked the love that you are looking for, Sagittarius. Clarify this in the 3D for Sagittarius placements as it relates to what is it they need to know and or do to attract their spouse. Because this card, like I said, came out, I think it was for Taurus. This card speak to you seeing, you know, loving unconditionally and loving and seeing others in a space of unconditional love. But I feel like you don't love yourself like that. So it's giving some self-esteem issues, loving yourself first, and your boundaries. They're not as strong. They're not what they need to be. It's giving pushover, which is like kind of odd when you speak about Sagittarius, but for those who this is resonating with, you know, I just feel like when the heart is involved, however it's involved, you don't see clearly, but you don't see yourself clearly. So it's just really giving some solar plexus energy, some love of self with this self-esteem energy. Then I'm getting from this. Clarify this in the 3D for Sagittarius placements as it relates to what do they need to know and or do to attract their spouse. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. It's given that you're too generous and you overgive. Yeah, you're definitely too generous and you overgive to the wrong people in the wrong situations. What else here clarifying this? Yeah, you need some balance here. and some patience. It's also giving, I mean, this is a Sagittarius card. It's giving like balance, patience, and you need to get some grace about yourself. It's like you go against the wrong parties. Like you're it's giving trauma bond. Like your lenses are skewed. Like you see things with your trauma lenses on. We all do. But it's just giving like something needs to happen. Something needs to change. Like you need to start loving and working on yourself more. Your ego, your self-esteem, how you see yourself, and releasing what no longer serves you. And I'm also hearing that you have major blockages in your solar plexus, your third chakra, which is represented by the color yellow. The element is fire. The mantra is I can. Clarify 9 of Cups and Temperance. Clarifying you got the love. Hadarian energy. Yeah, you're overgiving to the point where you're depleted with this Queen of Cups. I'm not sorry, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Because this is money. This is money. This is sitting pretty. This is comfortable in the 3D. Like you have the car, you have the home, you have the money, you have the business, you have the wealth. But it's just when you overgive to the wrong people, so it's depleting you. And there's some sacral chakra issues too. You could have some extreme mother wounds too. This sacral chakra is represented by the color orange. The element is water. And I think the mantra is I create. When I look up the mantras, I could be wrong about those. But yeah, it's just like you're overgiving to get this love that you need to give yourself. Because, I mean, you have it in you. Because you give it out. But you need to give it to yourself. You got the love. Clearly, this is what this is. You got the love. Codependency and boundaries. Like, you really need to work on that in an extreme way. Like, it's giving an emergency. The way this is looking. Because this is an abundant energy when it comes to money. This is a generous energy, and a person who gives out their money, not foolishly, not, to their detriment, but clarifying that is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is money. It is to their detriment because you are overgiving. But I feel like this is in terms of love and emotion as well as money. Resources, time. Less card spirit. Clarify this Temperance. Clarifying this you got the love. Clarify this Temperance for Sagittarius. Take that. This flipped over. It was 3 cards. So it's given like you need to focus on what it is you want, like a hobby or whatever. This is a student energy, but it's just something creative, some type of something that you want to action, you want to put into play. You may need to learn about it. I'm hearing building cars, working on cars, something like that. Something that has some get up and go. Could also want to be a horse breeder. I don't know. But it's given like it'll get money and I just heard it's my money and I want it now. Like, so I don't know. This could be some investments that you're thinking about as well. But I feel like once you get this balance in, because you could do this over here and I feel like you'll achieve it. But then if you still got this energy going on, you'll be depleted really quickly. And then we have the 10 of Cups here. It's given like also... Once you work on these things, solar plexus, sacral chakra, remove the blockages from your solar plexus. It's giving extreme ego and self-esteem issues. Once you work on that, release the blockages, do some healing, some meditation, maybe get some Reiki done, a spiritual reading. It will bring in all of this for you. This 10 of Cups, this is ultimate emotional fulfillment. You're already at the 9 here. But you're overgiving. But I feel like this will help you bring balance in, but in order for this to help you, because it's not like, oh, well, when I get married, when I have kids, I'll have balance. You have to have it within yourself first. You have to be patient and do what it has to do what you need to do with this Temperance, with this balance, this patience, this grace that you have to show yourself. Because it could feel like a long road, but it may not be a long road, you know. But Sagittarius as well as fire signs are all about action, you know. So it may feel like a long road, but it's not. But you have to stay steadfast and disciplined and focus on loving yourself. And you may not know how to do that, you know. That's why I said maybe get a reading, some Reiki healing, some therapy, with a psychotherapist where you talk about it, you know, because I just feel like with Sagittarius, you're all about knowledge. You're ruled by Jupiter. That's expansion, you know, knowledge you seek, you know. I think it's the planet house number 9. I think it's house 9. I can't remember. But I just feel like once you get into this, once you focus on this and get some assistance, some resources, like I said, some therapy, energy healing session, whatever, I don't feel like it'll be an issue for you. But I do feel like if you stay over here, stay in this energy, it will have you Ace of Swords in your head. Very chaotic, very much unclear, clouded, confusion, lacking clarity. Clarify this Ace of Swords as it relates to this reading. Clarify this Ace of Swords. Child, why you got all these cards popping out? Ace of Swords. So we have this Ace of Cups. What is this giving here? It's just giving a long time coming. Like you're taking your time. And that's cool that you're taking your time with getting it together, healing, but you're not taking your time over giving though. Like, you know, I feel like it's like a cup of water versus a cup of beans. You can pour that out immediately. The cup of beans, it may take a little bit longer for them to come out. Like you over here, and you know, like I said, this is a water element with this 9 of cups. You are very much taking your time with this healing or whatever, and getting you together, because I feel like you may know it's something you need to do, but you're still over giving, over shedding, you know, with this Knight of Pentacles. It's just a slow moving energy. But I also feel like with this being a messenger, you don't fully get this, you know, in the capacity that you need to understand it. I'm hearing like strength is needed, strength of the heart. I also feel like you don't want to do this alone with this 2 of Cups coming out here. You want a partner. Nobody can help you heal, honey. They can assist you. You know, like with the therapy, getting a Reiki treatment, getting a tarot reading, an energy healing, whatever it is. They can assist you, but you have to do the work yourself, you know. But I just feel like you want somebody to help you do that. I'm hearing a contract, a love contract. You want somebody to help you do that before you get it together. And it's like, don't nobody have to deal with your shit but you. And just because you marry somebody or, you know, get in a union with them don't mean that they have to stay and deal with your shit. It's just giving like your energy is the King of Cups. And this is like, it's not an overly emotional person. But I feel like when you fuck with somebody, you fuck with them, you know, in terms of love and support. But it's still giving me an imbalance here. Clarify this King of Cups. Like, you have to have strength on your own. Like, I just feel like you're not ready to do this. I think I said that when I was shuffling at the beginning of the video, that you're not ready to take this on. Clarifying the King of Cups. Yeah, you need to go within with this 7 of Swords. You need to really do some meditation. You can do it step by step. But these 7 wands represent something different. Maybe you want to start with this one, the tallest one. This is giving me a sacral chakra with some type of mother wounds that we mentioned over here. So yeah, maybe you need to start there doing some meditations with your sacral chakra. Because yeah, at the bottom we have High Priestess in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. You got the King and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is your future. This is an imbalance. Could possibly be a dark priestess and or witch. You know, this is like a husband. This is somebody with money. You know, it's just like, no. I just feel like you're dealing with the Three of Swords, you know, with this no. You may be dealing with something now, or coming out of it that just really has you off your square. Like somebody literally played on your top with this in the reverse and things of that nature. And we have the Three of Swords in the upright, and then we have the Ace of Swords here. You need some type of epiphany, some type of clarity, some truth. It's given like a big reveal to bring in that balance so you can start being more selfish with the love and the money you have. And yeah, it may be a burden at first, maybe a Ten of Swords after that, because the people around you are going to have a huge problem with this. So it could be projections, could be physical, you know, people approaching you, could be people trying to project things on your mental with this sword, do things against you with this wands, until you get enough sense to move away from all that and choose. But it'll be a process. But I just feel like you're going to have to start, child. You haven't started. You don't want to do this by yourself. And I get it, because when I started on my healing journey, it was just like, I need some help. I don't want to do this by myself. But it's just like getting to know you and who you are. Can't nobody tell you who you are. That's how I remember watching this episode of The Therapist. I think with, was it Young and May? And she said like she didn't believe in therapy, or she didn't go to therapy because can't nobody tell her who she is. And it makes sense. They can help you help yourself. That's with anything. That's with these tarot videos, the intuitive readings, the Reiki treatment. They can help you help yourself. But ultimately, you decide who you are. Clarify this. In regards to Sagittarius, what is it they need to know and or do to attract their spouse and or life partner? Clarify, you got the love. Thank you. For Sagittarius. Yeah, and I feel like some people may just want to be in a relationship while they're getting their self together. I don't recommend that, you know, because my thing is you're going to go through, the healing is not linear. They say that for a reason. It is a lot of ups and downs, up and downs, ups and downs. And my thing is, how are you going to build a foundation when it's ups and downs in your energy and your emotions and your mind and your body and your spirit? You can't make heads or tails of you yet, but you think you're going to build something concrete with the person. You don't know. You don't even have the tools yet. And if you're trying to stay with something that does not serve you, that's going to take away even more. Ain't no healing going to come up out of that. I mean, there's going to be more stuff to heal added, but, you know, it is what it is. You got the love. Clarify this. The Sagittarius placements as it relates to this reading. Paradise. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. But I feel like that is with yourself. That is with yourself, enjoying you, getting to know you. Maybe you want to take some trips with some people, but it's just platonic only, you know. But I feel like you could dip off by yourself a couple of times. But yeah, it's just giving self-love. Clarify this Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse spread. Clarifying that, we have how many cards? Some are in reverse, some in the upright. So these two are in the reverse. In the upright, they say Sword of Rose, clarity and truth and revelations, honor and protection, determination. Clarity and truth is definitely going to be in the and revelations is going to be in the reverse, because like I say, you overgive it and you have people around you that don't want you to stop. Not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. This is in the reverse too. You're not addressing the shit. Addressing the shit will bring in what? Clarity and truth and revelations. In the upright, clarifying this power, we have mask, hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight and personify. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I also feel like you've been wearing a mask. Pretending, trying to act like you this and you not. You know what I mean? But it's just like hurt people hurt people. And I feel like this is some type of hurt and or pain. You may know some of what it is. You may not know all of what it is. That's the point of healing. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in the head is also adding to this, because some of y'all may be bound by this programming. Like, you know, that's your mom, you're supposed to do this. That's your father, you're supposed to do that. I don't subscribe to any of that, because I just feel like if your parents weren't a parent to you, you know, because people talk about the Bible, but it was a lot of things that the Bible said that the parents were supposed to do too. But they didn't. But when you are as a child, you know, they teach you this. You have this programming, training, conditioning to do things because people have these titles. But my thing is, if you didn't live up to that title, I'm not going to ever tell nobody, that's your mama. You supposed to help them. No. If they wasn't your mama and they just had the label of mama, like, but they didn't do what they had to do for you, them nor your father, I'm not going to be the one to tell you to do shit. But I just feel like part of the outdated thinking and conditioning is contributing to this overgiving. Clarify this temperance and this Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups energy for Sag. Yeah, so you need to really focus on loving yourself more and build up and heal your self-esteem, your ego. Getting is tarnished. Clarify this. We have abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude, and bliss, blessings. Clarifying this. This is what you have to come. Or this is what is to come if you know, you do what you got to do. But it's just giving, like I said, you need to do some work, some healing, some cleansing, some releasing for your solar plexus, some balancing. From your solar plexus, which is your third chakra, and your sacral chakra, which is your second chakra. Anything else? And maintain groundedness, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance. This is just giving me grounded, because I feel like when you are addressing some of these issues, these imbalances in your chakras, they can make you ungrounded. They can put you in your head. They can cause fear and anxiety, and you become triggered. And I feel like in that moment, you need to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Maybe you need to count 5 objects around you. Maybe you need to go outside and get some air. But you could also look up grounding exercises on YouTube. Anything else? Passion, insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun equals interest, burning desire. Yeah, I do feel like that will come up for you. You know, once you work on what you need to work on in order to manifest this relationship, this marriage, this partnership in for you. And then also I have karmic relationships at the bottom, resentments and triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Like I said, I feel like part of that, this overgiving, is karmic relationships. They don't have to necessarily be intimate. They could be from your parents or friends. And then you'll move into self-love and self-care, being happier, loving life, healthy choices, separation, things of that nature. Like I said, healing isn't linear, so it'll go back and forth. But as long as you stay on the path, you should be very much A-okay, all good, Sagittarius. All right, that's all I have for you. Good luck on your journey.